Let me tell you about Tashfeen, a story that reminds us how determination can light up even the darkest paths. You know those moments when life feels like you're walking through a maze blindfolded? Well, that's where our story begins. Tashfeen wasn't born with a silver spoon. Every morning, while others were hitting the snooze button, you'd find them already at their desk, coffee in hand, eyes fixed on their computer screen. Some called it obsession, but Tashfeen called it dedication. They worked part-time jobs to support themselves, yet never let exhaustion dim their dreams. Their big dream, mastering artificial intelligence, not just understanding it, but diving deep into its complexities through a master's degree program. Now, if you think regular college is tough, imagine studying algorithms that make most people's heads spin. But Tashfeen? They embraced the challenge with a quiet determination that spoke volumes. The real test came during their final thesis research. Picture this: months of coding, countless failed experiments, and data that seemed to have a mind of its own. There were nights when the computer screen became a blur, and the only company was the hollow echo of keyboard clicks. The kind of moments that make you question everything. But here's what makes Tashfeen's story special. While others might have thrown in the towel, they developed a unique approach. They broke down massive problems into smaller, manageable pieces. When one approach failed, they didn't see it as a defeat, but as elimination of one wrong path, bringing them closer to the right one. Their professors would often find them in the lab at odd hours, not just working, but innovating. They weren't just completing a thesis, they were pushing boundaries in AI research that could potentially impact how machines learn and adapt. The journey wasn't just about academic achievement. It was about proving that with enough persistence, any mountain can be climbed. Tashfeen's story teaches us that success isn't always about being the loudest in the room. Sometimes it's about that silent resolve, that unwavering focus that keeps you going when everyone else has given up. You see, we often hear about overnight successes, but Tashfeen's story reminds us that real achievement comes from those countless unseen hours, those moments of doubt overcome by sheer will, and that inner fire that keeps burning even when the path ahead seems dark. Their story isn't just about pursuing an MS in AI or tackling a challenging thesis. It's about the human spirit's capacity to endure, to grow, and to triumph. It's about finding light in the shadows and having the courage to keep walking, one step at a time, toward your dreams. Remember, sometimes the quietest warriors fight the hardest battles, and the most meaningful victories are the ones won in silence.